Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. Welcome if you're a new viewer. If this resonates for you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you like my vibe, okay? And we are on the sign of Cancer. Right? Hold on. Gemini, Cancer. Oh, yeah. And we're doing who's coming towards you, okay? The person on your mind. And yeah, if this resonates for you, please leave some comments, okay? I'm on my road to 100 subscribers, so really I should probably say like 500 subscribers. So if it resonates for you, go ahead and light it up. You know, the subscription button. Okay. All right, so this person looks like, I think this is somebody that you were very hopeful about the connection with. Yeah, honestly, I get a lot of positive energy here. This was somebody that you had a lot of positive energy with. That's what I get here. Okay. And I kind of get the vibe that this person, I feel like they allowed you to be yourself. Yeah, I feel like this is a person who was kind of chill and played the background a little bit and allowed you to really be yourself, you know, so that the connection could really flourish. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What you got for me, Holy Spirit? Why are they in separation? Let's see. Why are they in separation, Holy Spirit? Okay. See, I got this forcer thing here. I almost feel like, because the vibe I'm getting from this person, I'm not even gonna lie, Cancer, I kind of get this person being like very like regulated and stoic. I almost feel like, Cancer, you might have been a little bit wild. Cancer, were you wild in this connection? I almost get the vibe like you might have been like really clingy or trying to force something. But see, I did also get this always partying. I almost feel like I don't even interpret that as what it says, right? Because I also got this girl fright, which it says like jealousy vibes. And this other one is like shots every weekend. But that's not how I'm getting this. I'm getting this more about you, Cancer. I get that this is more like an excitement about the connection, right? Because look, we already had this optimism here coming out at the beginning. This is a connection that you thought was very positive and you were very hopeful. And I get that is what made you feel so sure. Like, I get that you might have been in a little bit of a pursuit energy, you know, whether you were male or female, Cancer, you know. Take it how it resonates for you, or whether you're a cross watcher, because let's not forget about the cross watchers. I never talk about that, but you know. But yeah, it just seems more like a internal friction, like, because I get the vibe this person was like very reserved. This person was just chill and let you be you. Let you be you. And I feel like you might have been the bigger personality in the connection. So that's what I get here. This is what this is giving me with this. Like, your personality was just very, very big. And I think that I get this more so like you might have really pushed them away, Cancer. Because I think you wanted a little bit of that same emotional intensity out of this person. And I just don't think that's their personality. I think they just chill. You know? I think this person might have just been a chill person. Okay. Let's see. What else you got, Holy Spirit? What else you got for me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is definitely about you. That's what I'm saying. This is your vibe here. This is your vibe, Cancer. And you are just very charismatic, magnetic, independent. You know what I'm saying? And you're just kind of doing your own thing, right? And I kind of get the vibe that, like I said, okay, so this here, this is about, okay, how can I say that? I think this is about, I almost think it's saying the same thing. I think it's about you wanting this person to be something different than what they really were, right? And I get the vibe that, you know, it wasn't until this connection really fell apart that you were able to really see exactly why this person was the way they were. You know what I mean? Like, I almost get the vibe that you interpreted this person's nonchalant behavior as like rejection. But I don't think that's what it is at all. But like I said, I did have here that you were very optimistic and hopeful. But I kind of get the vibe that you're just naturally optimistic and hopeful. Okay. Well, let's see. What's this about? Let me clarify that, Holy Spirit. Oh, wow. 2 cards at the same time. Yeah. Let me tell you. Okay. There's a lot of codependent energy here. Yeah. Let me tell you. Yeah. Come on now, Cancer. 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 This is literally for you, okay? This is about boundaries. Yeah. Just because this person is chill and you're all bubbly and vibrant, okay? Just because this is you, don't mean this person don't care. Okay? This person absolutely does care, all right? This is about this codependent energy. And compassion does not mean self-sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? So just give me the energy that, like, it's literally about you, because here we also have the emotional alchemy, okay? We've got temperance, all right? This is about you needing to integrate this. You need to integrate that. There's nothing wrong with having appropriate boundaries. Like, you know, it's almost like it's trying to say you don't need to be enmeshed with this person. That's this reserved person. You know what I mean? Because it literally had you malfunctioning. That's all this energy here. It made you tense because you were chasing after something, chasing after joy through this person. That's what I'm getting here. And their nonchalant, reserved energy was making you uncomfortable. But it's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to be enmeshed with this person. You don't need to be the exact same person on the exact same wavelength. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of giving me the energy of like some sort of duality. Because see, the way this bond and this union are, it's like, I feel like the two energies, and then let me tell you, new beginnings at the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm saying. These two energies right here, they're literally like the missing halves of each other. That's what I get here, Cancer. And that's the vibe that I'm getting in general. All right. This person, this past person didn't need to be just like you. Okay. And I think this is something that you have to work on, because I kind of get the vibe that, you know, this person might have ended the connection. Yeah, because let me tell you, it ended up at an impasse. Okay? Because you were wanting something out of this person that they could not give. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, Cancer? Because I just think their natural disposition is to be more reserved. They're just not super, they might be an introvert. They're not an extrovert. That's what I get. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, this person feels like if they are emotionally unstable, they think it's like sloppy. This person interprets their reserved behavior as being in control of their emotions, okay? And I get the vibe this person feels like this is how they avoid conflict in relationships. This is how they avoid conflict in relationships, by being reserved. That's what I get. And it's crazy because I get that this is what caused the conflict in your connection, because we just talked about that, the impasse. Because it's like you wanted them to match your energy, but in their mind, matching your energy is what creates turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all were both wanting the connection, but going at it two different ways. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see. What is this person's current emotions towards Cancer, please? Holy Spirit. What is this person's current emotions towards Cancer, please? What are the current emotions towards Cancer, please? All right, let's see what we got here. We got vigilant. Okay, and then we've got courageous. Okay, and then we also got ambivalence. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, so kind of this person doesn't know about you. You know what I mean? It kind of gives that same energy as that impasse, that crossroads energy. All right? This person is a little bit unsure of who you are, right? But I still get that this person does want to come forward and make some sort of a communication towards you. All right? Because it literally says expression, communication, messages. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, let me tell you how this just fell out, okay? Yeah, this person, they want to come fast. They want to come in fast and communicate with you, right? But they do have, they feel two different ways about you. They feel two different ways about you. But they're not, I don't get that they're intimidated at all. This person gives me like silent power type of energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I kind of get that the vibe that this person, I get the only reason that they're feeling like vigilant is just literally, it's just habit. It's just something that they do. They just are somebody who's already naturally cautious. Because remember, we talked about that already too, how, you know, they're kind of reserved because they think that displaying too much emotion looks chaotic and makes drama and disharmony in romantic relationships. So remember, that's what we talked about already. So that's what I'm saying. This vigilance, this fear of something possibly going wrong or whatever, this is just a habit. It goes right along with that same energy. Okay? Yeah, because this person really might just be an introvert because they are very reserved. That's what I really keep getting, like when I'm imagining and envisioning who this person is. But yeah, I don't see them being afraid to come forward and speak. Like all of this momentum and courageous and communication, I do not have them being afraid to come forward and speak to you. They just don't know how they feel about you yet. Now, let me see if I can clarify that. I think it's like they don't know if they're... Let me tell you how these cards just flew out. You cannot make this up, okay? They do know how they feel about you, but what they don't know is if this will be successful. Because remember, when it ended, it was at the impasse. This person is unsure about this being successful because they're unsure about if you are superficial or not, Cancer. Yeah. Because this person, like I said, they seem like an introvert. You seem very extroverted. This is for the extroverted Cancers. That's what I'm getting here. That's the vibes that are coming out. Okay, what's this person's favorite thing about Cancer? Okay, what's this person's favorite thing about Cancer, Holy Spirit? Okay. So we got here Treliches. I don't know how you say it. Treliches? Treliche? I don't know. Anyway, saturation, sensation, overflow. And then we got buttercake, stability, warmth, foundation. I think what they love, see, they love that soft, nurturing Cancer energy. Come on now. Come on now. You know how Cancers can be sometimes. They can be so sweet and loving. And I get the vibe. That's what they appreciate about you. The way that you flood them with love and comfort and safety. You know what I mean? It's an overflow of this, right? And, you know, I get the vibe that even though this person is unsure about, you know, if this would be successful because of the different temperaments, you know, it's that sweetness, it's that softness that you give so freely, that's so loving, that this person really likes about you. Yeah, that's their favorite thing about you. Okay, let's see. What you got for me? What is their next actions? Holy Spirit, what you got for me? Let's do one card, okay? They gotta stop. They have to stop doing this to me. This has been happening all day. Literally. This has been happening all day. And then I'm trying to do the freaking outcome and the next actions. And the same stuff keeps happening. Every time a card pops out crossing. This is what I keep saying. See, the Holy Spirit is trying to let us know that people have free will. Okay? So, let me tell you. The next actions I get here. I literally got unclear. Okay? Unclear next actions. And I'm not confused by that, because this mother trucker, we already got the ambivalence, okay? This mother trucker is torn, okay? Right? This mother trucker is vigilant right now. They're afraid of, they're just afraid out of habit, but they're afraid because they don't want this to not go well. Because they're just reserved. And they don't know. They don't know. They don't know if you and your extroverted tendencies is going to work for them. They don't know. Because it's been at a stalemate before. They don't want it to be a stalemate again. Right? And let me tell you how, see, this other stuff was coming out for the freaking outcome. You cannot make this stuff up. They're going to be heavily weighing this connection. They're going to be heavily judging this connection, okay? They're going to be hypercritical, right? I was trying to get some more information when it came to that, and this has been happening all day. Cards have been coming out crossing, and it's always something about ending up in a connection versus not. So we got new love versus emptiness, okay? So to me, this is literally saying the outcome of the situation is really going to depend on this person using their free will and their judgment to do some critical thinking about what it is that they really value in this connection with you, Cancer. So they may come forward and offer you new love after this judgment, right? Or they may choose to separate and reject this connection. But that's what I'm getting here. And I get this is going to be determined by whatever they judge in this critical thinking period that they go through. Okay, so hopefully this resonates for you. If it does, please like, comment, subscribe. And if this don't apply for you, let it fly. Okay? But thanks for watching.